There we go, some Thursday morning color. And I don't see any chemtrails. Thursday's the normal chemtrail day. But Monday morning, oh my God, there must have been a couple hundred chemtrails. So I guess they were making up for not doing it today. And the moon. If we go a little higher, yep, still some stars out too. So, see what happened. In the dark, it looks like the traveler's in, so go get it moved and maybe throw some grease at a mower and see if I can piss some people off on the road for a little bit. See if I can get some hay cut. Wee bit better than yesterday. Here's how it works. Pop this out. It's just hanging here. In gear would be all the way in there. Pop it out so it's not engaged. And handle slips on. It's kind of nice that I added that pipe on there as a spacer for when it's turned around. It holds the clutch together instead of letting the clutch go like this and tear itself up. Because this has a better bite. And you just turn. And in it comes. Not too bad when it's this close. I mean, one arm and one hand. But when it's out there 30, 40 feet, for some reason it's a lot harder to turn. And there we are, it's in. Kind of wiggle that to get it loose. Put it back on its holder because before I move, that will hang on that handle. And since we're going to move, turn this so the clutch lines up. Go like that. Watch I don't get my feet wet. Get the outriggers in, raise that up and drive forward. A little better color, and yeah, by golly, it's a Thursday. They're laying a fresh one there. And there's one they put over my head while I was getting the traveler moved. Oh, and cows. Mostly calves right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cows and the rest are calves, but I don't know what's on the other side of the hump. And I think the app on my phone lied this morning. It said it was 52 degrees. No, it's more like low 40s again. And it's supposed to be 95 today. Yay! Oh well, I gotta get the pump going, and I think Blakely's here so I can go pick on her. Yeah? What's out there? I know I was out there. I just came in. Hey, let's show off your shirt. What's your shirt say? A little more. Hey, turn this way. Look at me. Well, it says future gate opener.
Oh, here, I'll have to show you a picture of it.
There we go. Yeah, good morning, everybody.
I did not
Hi, cows. Talking yesterday about needing some flowers for my mother. So, Tylen's mother-in-law stopped and got those on her way home yesterday.
And I just put them together this morning and put them on the table.
I put it together and it's upstairs on Mom's table.
I tried for a while to revive the one hydrangea that was in there. It's not working, so.
Unfortunately.
Oh.
And apparently Gooby Butt was in her chair and somehow...
I moved her chair.
Oh, you moved your chair.
And she was coming around and she totally face planted and caught the edge of it with the edge of her mouth.
Oh,
so you want this?
That's what she did.
Do
Well,
some
she
tablets?
seems to be in a decent enough mood now. Kids are kids. They run into stuff. And my phone said it was 52 degrees out there this morning. I didn't look at the mercury, but I know damn good well it's colder than that.
When I left yesterday, it was 80 something, and this morning my car said it was 43.
Yeah, that's about what it was here. So, phone apps lie sometimes, most of the time, like everything else. Like the weather guessers, because that's all what they're doing. A little harder to see tansey this late, because it's no longer green, but it's brown. And I'm just looking for branches too. Some more over here is still a little green. Some right there too that's not so green. So hopefully, I don't have too much more besides this. Although I see more over there. I'll show you what's across the fence here in a little bit when I get back over there. That's the piece I made little bales for the guy. Cut once, cut early. Really nice looking hay this year. But I'll show you why we don't get a second cutting. Well, literally a half an hour later, because I stopped about 10 more times to pull tansey. Again, I tell you, this stuff here got the C90 on it. And, I mean, granted, it's shit and a bunch of annuals, but it's taller than it was last year. And there. That's like ankle high. It's green. It's grown a little bit. But if you go out there and cut all that, you won't make one small bale. Even if you used a vacuum cleaner to pick it all up. So anyway, that's what happens around here. Just not a whole lot of chance for a second cut. Unless it's on irrigation. And this piece is one of those that's kind of funny. It's got fennel grass in it, which there ain't a whole lot of green left from the fennel, which is kind of strange. But this year all the fennel grass has been that way. That's got lots of gophers too. But there's like a line literally right in front of me. It goes from a mixture of everything and a little taller to, right there's the line, straight line across, to still a mix, but not quite as tall. And a lot of this that's down is from the wind. A lot of it that's down is from the deer. There's, I don't know how many freaking deer highways I saw across here. One's right there, that's a super highway. Another one right there, another super highway. Another one. And we used to go down this little nook to the left after they cleared it. But the problem is it's so narrow that the sun never really gets on it. You got like 1 hour a day the sun hits that. So it wasn't worth it. We could come in and bale everything except that. Even when we had this in oats, come in and combine and that would still be green and wet. And I saw a stick somewhere. Not that I can see it now. That's probably chopped up in the windrow. Yeah, do this one and then go down the road that way. Literally the other side of those trees are in the middle of the street. And do a hell of a lot bigger patch. And the tansey out here has been kind of in all stages. There's a really nice one in full bloom. And these others have been browned out to nothing. Well, I've been here for almost an hour. Over in that corner, that's probably at least 800 feet in from the road. Made it from that corner to this corner and stopped. Full tansey. And decided I wasn't going to walk clear up here. If I sit up here and parked in the shade, I pulled tansey from here to right off the tip of my finger where there's still some, but they won't pull. There's no army shovel in that toolbox. I cut the bastards off. I'm about whooped from that. I may not get much done because I planned on being done before lunch and we ain't far from lunchtime now. I'm hoping the rest of this field is pretty good. Yes, I'm sitting right next to some. and I left a bunch along the edge because I'm not plowing through that tree to get over there to the edge anyway. I'm just going to go around it. And there's some on the other side of the ditch here. Hopefully it's just what's from that corner up to here. I see another tree fell down there in the other corner. Frickin' pine trees don't survive too well here. They tend to fall over when the wind blows. Well, I just finished pulling tansey down to the end. Yay. Had to stop there because I ran into a whole bunch. And it's like, yeah, it just keeps going. Luckily, so far, most of it's right on the edge. Well, it's outside 50 feet anyway. So, like the last little clip I did, I was parked over there. Then I made it to there. Then I made it to the corner. Then I made it to there. Huh. Seemed to missed one. That's just all leaf. But that's what kills them. She insisted that Ty come over and get me for lunch. So Ty did. I made a whole 2 rounds on that. Damn, he's noisy. I should have had, what is there, 14 acres there. I should have had all that cut. But I spent too much time pulling tansey. But look what I came home to.
His new housemate.
Yeah, I got a new maid. Fred does a better job than his sister.
He probably does.
Show a little leg.
He's cuter than I am.
Put the chunk on there.
So that's the difference.
Chunk on that over there.
Actually, I have enough to chunk this one over here. Maybe.
Yeah, that's pretty similar to what I was thinking of. We kind of discussed it, but he's got it figured out. Yeah. I'm just going to leave him alone.
Measure it because that one.
Well, there we have a bedroom door. And the trim's done. There's no mattress. Apparently the 18th of next month is when it's going to show up. Nobody has any, so you go till they bring them. And here's what Scott did for this. Focus. I think Becky's plan is to just get a little shelf unit and set it in there. And of course we'll do some kind of trim work around it. So that's what I know. And hi, Bristol. Yeah, Scoot Cat. She don't need to be walking through that until after things get cleaned up over here. Bathroom door's bad. What are we gonna do thing? Because unfortunately, that's where the toilet is. The new vanity, which we've had for a while, is only 18 inches deep, so it'll only come to here, leaving, about 6 more inches of space, which would be handy. It's a little longer, but it's still going to be like right there's where the corner will be. Still be more room to get in. Let's use the dirty clothes. And Becky's wanted to do something different with the door, and I guess Scott convinced her we'll just swing it outside. And I've been sitting here looking, we can do a double slider, either 2 that will slide back together, or 1 from each side, which she was thinking about. But I got to measure it, knock it out, turn that door around, and it will open without hitting over here. And this one opens that way. So as far as I'm concerned, Scott's idea works. And she's getting the mess cleaned up. And there's what he did. It's done. Unfortunately, he's not a cabinet man. He's a builder. A little different than I was thinking. Cut in and across, but he said it's glued in there. It's too late now. don't know if you can see that red line or not, but it's right there. Oh, what a day. So after lunch, we didn't get too much done. Moved the rakes over to that field where I plugged the hell out of the mower, and people were outside, so we talked to them for a little bit. And we were going to move the John Deere down to the field where the baler's sitting and the bales are. And well, Ty had to take Blakely and meet Brooke at work for an appointment. So we didn't get around to moving the tractor. And it's too freaking hot out now. In fact, the seat on the bike's plenty warm. But hey, sprinkler's still going, and it's about where it should be. It'll be in the morning. I'm going to feed the dogs and feed the steers and go back inside because it's too freaking hot out here. And I overdid it in the heat pulling tansey earlier. Feeling it everywhere. So, thank y'all for watching. That was our Thursday. Tomorrow is supposed to be just as hot, apparently. Yay. So, we'll see how far we get tomorrow. Not like there ain't stuff to do. Way too much to do. Anyway, thank you all for watching.